This field was home to legends like Bellino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Akron's offense is on the field for the first time today. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
And he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Zips will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Running the option, it's Lincoln. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Navy will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Off the RPO, complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Cutler. He's right on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Zips will have it 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll leave it with him. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Zips have their offense in high gear. To the ground, he's got it again. Across the 25, he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Velez. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Zips have it in scoring position on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by a field goal over Miami. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The option look. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Lincoln. It's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Navy will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Makes a move. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's caught downfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Handoff to the fullback. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. The back goes in motion. Here comes the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to pass. It's Lincoln. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Navy will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. A first down for the offense. On the run, it's Wall. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Off the play fake. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Zips will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Navy will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Handoff from the shotgun. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Ooh, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Zips. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Navy will go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll ride the hot hand. At the 35, he's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Abraham.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Makes the grab on the left. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Zips will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Lincoln. On target. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to find his man on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play.
3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Navy will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll ride his man on the option. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Navy will have to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Line gets set. 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Dropping back, it's Kotler. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Zips decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Navy offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the 1st play. You need to be successful and productive on that 1st play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pulls it, fired, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
He wants to throw here on second down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Zips send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No fair catches here, looking for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And Navy will go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Lincoln. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He's looking to throw it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Trying play action. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Cutler. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory?
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. First down here for the offense. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run.
Well, how about that play call? Third down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
To the air on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're facing a third down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Reese
sends it downfield. Brings it in down the left side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Akron. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The game plan was simple on defense. They had to find a way to contain one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. And guys, not only have they contained him, they've completely shut him down. This offense has no points in this game. Remarkable job by the defense.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Back to throw, it's Lincoln. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed, and the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Running back searching for a hole. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Wall. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Zips look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's Velez. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 22, third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him one to the 14. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Cutler. He finds his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw on third down. Lets it fly. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Zips! And the punishment has been extended. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Navy offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Lincoln. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They want that clock to run. Makes his man miss. At the 40, there he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.